Patch 4.5 brings with it some game-changing things. We have VR, new goodies to search for, but above all, engineering. Now, I'm not a fan of running around ships and making sure they're running alongside me, but it introduced another level of ship PvP/PvE along with the new armor system.
I put my armor on.
All ship weapons now have penetration values, and that means some long-forgotten weapons have their chance to shine. If you're like me and enjoy theory crafting builds and trying things which just shouldn't work, you're gonna enjoy this build a lot. I give you the Mini Peen. Ironically, a Saber build, which is ironic because the Saber is also a pointy object, much like a peen. However, I've named it this because in order to play it effectively, you need to avoid looking your enemy in the eye and instead look at them from a safe distance while also edging your guns to make sure the shot hits the right spot. So, I'm gonna run you through how this works. This is a Saber. As we all know, or maybe know, the Saber has 4 size 3 hardpoints. This allows us to downsize and attach size 2 weapons. Bigger isn't always better, I think. The size 2 weapon we want is the Strife Mass Driver Railgun. What it does, nothing else replicates. The Strife has a max range of 5.5 kilometers with a velocity of 5 kilometers a second. That's right. These numbers have never been relevant before because hitting anything with this previous to this patch was the equivalent of slapping a Nova tank with a wet noodle. And speaking from experience, it's better to keep the noodle in the bowl. Keep those numbers in mind. Now with a DPS of 600 only, 4 Strife railguns output a staggering 2100 alpha damage, along with a base penetration distance of 3.4 meters, which is insane for a size 2. 5.5k range with your shot covering that distance in just over a second. If the shot is on target, it unloads 2100 alpha damage, penetrating 3.4 meters to really show those little components who the true alpha is. Add all that with a stealth Saber build that won't allow you to be detected by most fighter radars until under 1.2 kilometers and you have a very, very annoying build.
You are so annoying.
Well, Exo, this all sounds good in theory, but does it work? Well, in PvE, yes, it is ridiculously stupid for any small target. In PvP, let me show you. I'm going to show you multiple situations against different ships so you can have an understanding of the effectiveness of this build. We'll start with the starter ship and work our way through the sizes, from a Razor all the way to a Constellation series. I would punch higher, but shooting anything that is more armored than a Connie or bigger than a Connie is kind of pointless, I'm not gonna lie. I like to preface this first clip with, usually we don't attack things that can't fight back, but for the sake of the video, I did this time. So I've taken along my little stealth sniper on our daily combat runs, and today we'd found this poor Pisces at Aberdeen. Confucius say something is attacking me. After tapping it a couple of times, the pilot panicked and started attacking the thing closest to him. That happened to be Zal and his Guardian MX, who hadn't shot a single bullet. He's shooting, he thinks it's you! He's going red.
Put his lights on too.
This is just gaslighting. Oh my god.
As you can hear, this had me laughing like a little schoolgirl. The general confusion this build causes is just ridiculous. To the Pisces pilot, I'm sorry. He's like, you didn't shoot me, so how am I dying?
He's still hitting me.
Yeah, he just got hit again. There he goes. And there they go, falling gracefully like a leaf in the wind, blissfully unaware that he was being sniped from thousands of meters away. Now, in this next clip is one of the smallest ships in the game, but also one that as PvPers we come across somewhat the most.
Right under you.
The Razor. Bounty hunters love this ship as it has an extremely low signature and allows boarding larger vessels to be a much better experience, which is exactly what this little Razor wanted to do. Oh, I one-tapped him! I know Razors are very squishy, but that was just silly. So, the huge thing with these railguns is shot placement. Maybe for something like a razor, the alpha damage really does work, but for anything larger, knowing where to shoot is paramount. You aren't going to take down anything larger than a heavy fighter with an entire clip full of shots. So you have to aim for the vital components and let the penetration do the rest, even if it means threading the needle into an already made hole. Watch this little dance with the Constellation series. Akani's power plants are pretty much exactly in the center of the ship, just behind the door going into the cargo bay from the hab area. That makes shooting them quite easy, as all I need to do is aim for the center of the pit.
9639. It's already fucked.
Yeah, but it was just stood there.
Maybe. He's got no fucking clue. Oh, maybe he's got a clue now. He's looking at it. So, from a radar that a Constellation series has, we only get locked from about 1.8 kilometers, which is pretty good. Oh, he hit me. Okay, he got me radar locked now. Oh, I'm out of radar lock. Dude, what are you gonna do, buddy?
There's probably a reason.
It's the easy throwaway damage without needing to do.
I think I disabled him. He's just sitting there. Yeah, I did. I'm hitting the same spot and nothing's happening. I've disabled him. That's fucking crazy. On the 6th shot on Connie, he dropped his shields for me. 4 railgun bullets, 1 fucked up power plant, useless fucking ship. 6 shots hitting center mass, and in turn the power plants and a Constellation series is down. Granted, he dropped his shields for nav mode, which made the railguns hit even harder, but the lesson is there. Holy fuck. Next up, let's have a look at one of my stealth brethren, a Saber Firebird. I'd call this PvP, but for them it's PV. Huh? Where? I poked him and he's got no clue.
He's looking around.
Yeah, he's like, what?
Yeah, he probably thinks it was me.
Let me bulk him again. Hello.
Who are you bonking?
I'm bonking
Oh,
this
shit.
fucking Saber. Oh, Zal. Bonk. The fact I can just...
Stealthing a Firebird.
Bro, the fact I can just sit here... He's red, look. He's red.
He's like, what the fuck is happening?
What is hitting me?
Why is it raining pain?
It may be novelty, but still, watching these pilots be beyond confused is just one of the most entertaining things. This build, it allows you to be such a bloody menace. I disabled him, he's disabled! The entire time, in broad daylight, this Firebird had no idea what was happening. It was only till I hit the shot that disabled him and he slid into visual did he realize he had just been out-stealthed. Insane. So, something I needed to do was find the limit. How far can I push this? The answer was, well, relatively obvious. Anything with a buttload of armor, I could not kill. I 1v1'd this Guardian MX for about 20 minutes straight. I put shot after shot into the Guardian MX. There we go. It went on and on. And it felt like it just kept shrugging the shots off. At one point his friend came up behind me and got my hull red, but I stayed determined to see if I could chip away at him. Close to 20 volleys later, I got bored and greeted more shots than I should have, and paid the price. The pilot, however, seemed very annoyed at my little experiment and went straight to well chat. Classic. So, I guess that's that. We know the limits of the build, we know its strengths, and we know its enjoyment level. It's not something I'd fly on a daily, but I can definitely see how this could be useful. Better yet, a squad of these. Ew. This build is also somewhat viable on a fully stealthed out Reliant Tanner, but with a cross-section as large as the Tanner, you are losing a lot of stealth. Now, I hope you have fun with the build and don't annoy too many people. They might get angry in world chat. This has been Exo and the Eldritch. Out.